How is it going, guys? How is it going? Mataimas? Mataimas? We meet again. Are we even like... Okay, we are. So, yeah. Mataimas. 300... 306 366日連続362 366日連続 and yeah いつでも続ける決して止まらない Hola, how is it going, KM, bro? Hello, bro, KM. We just keep going, bro. We just keep going. Yeah, we just continue with Tikini Andy. Let's just watch 30 minutes from Tikini Andy, and then we did some stories.
You buy things you want. The more things that you like are gathered
While
together,
watching
and it's
football,
fun.
of course.
So the question is, すればするほど楽しいことは何ですか? So, what do you do that becomes more and more fun the more you do it? That's the question. You ready for this one? I like this section
we,
too.
like,
I think this section is
like this?
extremely useful.
Is it going to be copyrighted?
More useful and more... Yeah, even more useful than the last one. Especially if you're interested in writing. But even if you're not interested in writing, if you're interested in making your...
So yeah, marude. What does marude mean?
Useful, even more useful and more... I like more and more too. I think this section is extremely useful, even more useful and more... Yeah, even more useful than the last one. Especially if you're interested in writing. But even if you're not interested in writing, if you're interested in making your speech a little bit more...
Iwin, how is it going? Yahoo! Marude, as if, or like. Okay, marude.
I don't know, flowery, nice sounding. You can use this one.
Marude and no yoda.
It's similes with marude noun no yoda. Marude noun no yoda. So what noun no yo means is like noun. So like noun. So it's a simile, right? It's comparing one thing to something else. So marude means as if or
as
like
though.
as well, and it's optional.
Okay,
You don't need to have it to get the meaning correct.
Headphones.
But anyway, for nouns you can have marude noun no yoda, which means it just literally means like the noun or as if it were the noun. Marude noun no yona, another noun, means that this noun is like this noun. So it's comparing noun B to noun A. Then marude noun no yoni, verb or adjective, means, for example, to do something like this noun or as fun as...
Again.
As if... Correct. But anyway, for optional, it means as if or like as well, and it's optional. You don't need to have it to get the meaning correct. But anyway, for nouns you can have marude noun no yoda, which means it just literally means like the noun or as if it were the noun. Marude noun no yona, another noun, means that this noun is like this noun. So it's comparing noun B to noun A. Then marude noun no yoni, verb or adjective, means, for example, to do something like this noun or as fun as this noun. So just explaining like this isn't going to make any sense unless we give you some example sentences. So the very first sentence we have, it's the same sort of build in the same sentence. 3 different usages, all 3 of those usages, so we can show you what each of them sort of means a little bit more clearly. So the first sentence is このモンスターはとても可愛く. So we're using the short or the written te form here. So this monster is extremely cute. とても可愛く. まるで犬のようだ. This monster is super cute. As if it were a dog. まるで犬のようだ.
Now I
and the
understand.
まるで is optional.
まるで犬のようだ. As if it is.
in this sort of written
As
form,
though
we're
it
using written
is.
pay form here, it does sound better to have the marude there to make it more complete. In conversation, you're probably going to drop it a lot. So,
このモンスターはとても可愛く、まるで犬のようだ。
marude inu no yoda, as if it were a dog. We've got the same beginning of the sentence. このモンスターはとても
この
可愛く。
モンスターはとても可愛い。
This monster is super cute. まるで犬のような動物だ。It's an animal like a dog.
このモンスターは
このモンスターはとても可愛く。
とても可愛い。
まるで
まるで
犬のよ
犬の
う
ように
に動く。So this monster is super cute. It moves.
Wait. このモンスターはとても可愛く、まるで犬のような動物。This monster is super cute. It's an animal like a dog. あ、動物だ。このモンスターはとても可愛く、まるで犬のように動く。Moves. It moves like a dog.
Moves like it's a dog. So depending on what comes after the no yo, we either need, so no yo da, this is des, it could be this as well.
This one, it is like a dog. This one is an animal like a dog. This one, it moves like a dog. Okay, understand.
If it were a polite sentence. So no yo des, as if it were a dog. No yo na dobutsu da,
No yo
an
na
animal
dobutsu
like it's a dog. Inu no yo ni ugoku, it moves like it's a dog. Okay, so that's the different, depending on what comes after it, how it's going to change. You'll have na for na adjectives and nouns, I believe, and ni for verbs and adjectives, e adjectives. Yo na dobutsu, I think it's actually just nouns. And then the adjectives will have the ni particle. And then no yo da, if you're just saying as if it were that noun. Okay, let's look at a few more examples. その赤ちゃんはまるで天使のように可愛い。So that baby is as cute as an angel. So you could also translate that as something, as an angel.
まるで天使のように可愛い。
可愛い as an angel, or as fun as something, or as hungry as an, something. So you can use as something as an angel.
その赤ちゃんはまるで天使のように可愛い。
As cute as an angel. この家はまるで人が住んでいないようだ。So you can have a lot in between まるで and ようだ。That house looks like nobody is living in it. 人が住んでいない。Nobody is living there. ようだ。Like nobody is living there. So, in other words, someone is living there, but it looks like nobody is living there. その家はまるで人が住んでいないようだ。It's like nobody's living there. Maybe nobody's living there, but we just are looking at it and it's like, it's almost as if nobody is living there, is what this sentence means. Once again, the marude is optional. Okay, this has a lot of red in it, which means N2, but it's not actually a difficult sentence, and I'm surprised these are N2. They're not that... Well, yudachi is maybe... That makes sense then too, I guess. So, 夏の夕立はまるで滝のように雨が降る。Summer evening thunderstorms rain down like a waterfall. Summer evening thunderstorms, 夕立, very common thing here. We had thunderstorms in the States too, but not quite like this. Or back where I was in New Jersey is what I'm trying to say. But yudachi is something like what happens in Florida in the summer. I don't know if you guys have been to Florida in the summer. But what'll happen is it'll be super sunny all day. And then in the evening, around 4 or 5 o'clock, maybe 6, between 4 and maybe 7, there will be like a 10-minute sudden downpour of rain, thunder, lightning, and then it's sunny again. That's what a yudachi is. And it happens a lot in Japan as well. It'll be sunny all day long. And then suddenly at 6 o'clock, pours rain like a waterfall.
That never happens
So it rains like a waterfall. And then it's gone.
夏の夕立はまるで
Summer evening thunderstorms. まるで滝のように雨が降る。Rain falls like a waterfall.
Okay.
悪魔のような笑い声。So this is just a short expression to describe a noun. And the noun is 笑い声, a laugh. Like a demon. A laugh like a demon. 悪魔のような笑い声。
悪魔のような笑い声。
A demon-like laugh is another way you could translate this.
Juan Gomez, 久しぶりだね。トゥミさん。最後に 最後に挨拶しに来てから、I came to say hello. Hello, bro. Greetings. かなりの considerably fairly かなりの時間が経つ。かなりの時間が経ちます。かなりが時間が経ちます。一年、bro。一年の学びを成し遂げた。あなたの努力、effort。
努力
によ、お祝いを申し上げます。means Congratulations, thank you very much, bro. 申し上げます。その調子で続けてください、bro, of course. いつでも続ける。今、こっちはいつでも続ける。決して止まらない、bro. Thank you for your beautiful words, man.
All right, so we've got a few more
Juan
examples
Gomez, you are
in
the best, bro.
journal section. So let's go ahead and go through that slowly once. I'll read it. I'll break it down and then I'll read it at full speed.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Wow, yes, that's actually a good point. Spade just mentioned in the chat. One more grammar point to confuse between dashi, mitai, so, yoni. So this one is very similar to mitai. So actually, I'm going to jump back up here really quick. So this could be in more casual conversation expressed as natsu no yudachi wa taki mitai. Taki mitai. So it's much shorter, right? And it's more casual. So akuma mitai na warai goe would also work here. So akuma mitai na warai goe. And the difference is mitai is a little more casual. Yoda is slightly more formal, right? You can use it in formal conversation. It's also much more common in writing maybe, but
Okay.
So this sentence, if we were
So
to
it's the
use
same
mitai,
as mitai.
その赤ちゃんは天使みたい or 天使みたいに可愛い。天使みたいに可愛い？Yeah, 天使みたいに可愛い。Next one, 人が住んでいないみたい would work fine. So yeah, it's exactly the same as みたい. みたい is just a little more casual. So you don't need to confuse yourself between the two. Just know they're the same. Just みたい is a little bit more conversational. Yoda can also be replaced by みたい. All right, let's jump into this.
外観
に比べるとまるで違う。
外観に比べると
まるで違う
世界のように賑わっていた。
6台のテーブルは満席だった。カウンターを見たら2席しか空いてなかったので、さっと座り込んだ。カウンターはこの字のタイプでマスターがラーメンを一生懸命作っている様子が見えただけではなく、少しでできそうなラーメンも見えた。店がとてもにぎわっていたからうるさかったけど俺のお腹から腹が減ったライオンのうなり声のような音がして全員に聞こえてしまったと思う。So let's break that down. 外観に比べると So に比べると is actually a much later grammar point. I believe it shows up later in the book, maybe the next book. But it just means compared to something. So compared to the outside. 外観 is an N1 word. 外観に比べると So compared to the outside. まるで違う世界のようにSo here we got the verb coming after that. So it was as lively as a different world. まるで違う世界のように賑わっていた。6台のテーブルは満席だった。6 tables were full. カウンターを見たら When I looked at the counter 2席しか空いてなかったので Only 2 seats were open. So さっと座り込んだ。I sit down quickly, or we sat down quickly. カウンターはこの字のタイプで、この字 A konoji counter means a counter that's shaped like the character ko. See, ko is shaped like this, so it's a counter on 3 sides, and in the middle is the kitchen, or where they're cooking at the restaurant. So that's actually, it's very common, so it's called konoji. Konoji no counter. Konoji no counter,
Konoji no
right? Because it looks
counter.
like the character, the katakana character, ko. So that's the type of counter it was. Counter wa konoji no type de. The counter was a konoji type. And マスターがラーメンを一生懸命作っている様子が見えただけではなく、だけではなく is in the beginner dictionary, but I don't think that one shows up for a while in quartet, but it means not only this, but also that. Don't worry about learning that right now. I needed it for the sentence. So, マスターがラーメンを一生懸命作っている様子。様子 means, I believe, it's one of my favorite words. 様子, how can I translate that in English? Appearance, the way it looked, or his state of being. So the state of Master, so the owner of the shop, the state of him making ramen as hard as he could. So ラーメンを一生懸命作っている。Making ramen as hard as he could, 様子. So that's state of affairs. 様子が見えた, was able to see it. だけではなく, not only that, but あと少しでできそうなラーメンも見えた. I was able to see ramen. You are able to see, or ramen was visible, so that's 見えた. Ramen was visible that was about to be finished being made. あと少しでできそう. Almost finished being made. あと少しでできそうなラーメンも見えた. So after just a short while, would be finished, ramen was visible. So working in that direction. 店がとってもにぎわっていたから、the shop was extremely lively. So うるさかったけど、it was noisy, but 俺のお腹から腹が減ったライオンのうなり声のような音がした。So, from my stomach, 俺のお腹から腹が減ったライオン。So, a hungry lion. 腹が減った is a very slangy or casual way to say hungry. So, a hungry lion.
腹が減ったライオンの
growl. のうなり声。腹が減ったライオンのうなり声。So, a hungry lion's growl. のような音がした。So, a sound like a hungry lion's growl. する means to do that. So, 音がした。して。全員に聞こえてしまったと思う。I think everyone heard it. Alright, let's read that at full speed. 外観に比べるとまるで違う世界のように賑わっていた。6台のテーブルは満席だった。カウンターを見たら2席しか空いてなかったので、さっと座り込んだ。カウンターはこの字のタイプで、マスターがラーメンを一生懸命作っている様子が見えただけではなく、あと少しでできそうなラーメンも見えた。店がとってもにぎわっていたから、うるさかったけど、俺の中から腹が減ったライオンのうなり声のような音がして、全員に聞こえてしまったと思う。あなたの周りにある食べ物で、物で、本物のような偽物は何ですか? So I'm going to translate this one because this is a very difficult question, I feel like, but it's fun, so we kept it. So, あなたの周りにある. So something that is in your vicinity, around you. A thing or food that is fake but like the real thing. So 本物のような偽物. 偽物 means fake or like a replica or something like that. So 本物のような偽物. So a fake thing that is like the real thing は何ですか? So examples of that, very short, something like まるで果物のように甘いトマト. So a tomato that is sweet like fruit. Or ステーキのようなこんにゃく. I don't know if you guys know what こんにゃく is, but let's get a picture up just in case you don't know. This is こんにゃく. Just in case you were wondering. So, ステーキのようなこんにゃく。So, こんにゃく like steak. Okay? で、本物のようにジューシーな大豆ミートのハンバーガー。So, a tofu burger that is juicy like the real thing. 本物のようにジューシーな大豆ミートのハンバーガー。So, you can make a super simple sentence, but something around you, just describe it basically. So, describe something around you and compare it to what it's like.
Okay.
Is what we really want you to do here.
Okay. Steak. Wait, スイカ。まるでスイカのように。No. まるで蜂蜜のようにスイカ味のようにスイカ味スイカ Yeah, スイカ is watermelon, no? スイカ watermelon like スイカ like watermelon like honey 蜂蜜まるで蜂蜜のように。スイカ has 漢字のスイカ。スイカ is in Chinese as well. But the pronunciation is a bit different. It's like Xihua or something like that. But yeah. まるで蜂蜜のように。スイカ。Okay.
But if you want to do food like a steak or konyaku.
Sensei B! How is it going? Hello, 皆さん。Tikini Andy
like
や。
steak or something like that, go for it.
Tikini Andy
ことになる which is decisions and
まるで蜂蜜のようなスイカ。まるで蜂蜜のようなスイカ。Watermelon like honey. Watermelon that tastes like honey.
plans. So
I wrote Tikini? No way. Did I make such a mistake? No way, bro. Okay, fix it. Oh, I always make mistakes with Tikini Andy name. I don't know why. It's a curse.
let's jump into it.
But yeah,
So
hachimitsu.
first we have koto ni naru, which means it has been decided that generally not by the speaker, or if it was a thing
Koto
decided by
ni
the
naru.
speaker,
I know
it was
koto ni naru.
along with someone else. So the speaker
Has
and
been
another
decided.
person made a decision together, or a number of people made a decision
I'm
together.
watching a series on Netflix that I'm sure you would like a lot. Bro, tell me what is it? What it is?
And that's when we're using koto ni
日本語
natta.
についてですか？日本語についてですか？
It may be a decision that was made by someone. It most likely was a decision made by other people than the speaker.
Blue Eye Samurai. Oh, I like samurai. It's a series. Animation. Looks like Samurai Jack, the animation. Do you know Samurai Jack? Oh, bro. Bro, I'd love to watch it. Like Samurai Jack, Jack. Mizu. 8 episodes, only 8 episodes, bro. 8 intense episodes. Bro, wait, let's see the trailer. Let's check out the trailer.
The man I met
The man I met
is no man.
is no man. It's like 3D, not very animation stuff.
The demon. Nothing can stop him.
English
At the time I
subtitles.
was born, there were 4 white men in Japan. One of them took my mother
Is it in you? Is it in you?
and made of me a creature of shame. They will all die by my hand.
Send the 4 fangs after this samurai. Oh, Kyoto was talking about the unnamed samurai.
Wait, it's a lady? It's a lady samurai?
I must find him and kill him.
Oh, it's a samurai with glasses. It's a samurai with glasses. Bro, bro.
World sees me and sees a hateful monster.
I've never seen samurai with glasses, by the way.
Give me the strength to kill them.
Megane ga arimasu.
This doesn't end
Megane ga
until you die.
Bro, it's a lady samurai. Blue eyes. Blue eye samurai. Bro, there it is. Samurai con Megane. There he is. Or she. Megane arimasu. Megane ga arimasu. Okay, bro, I'll check it out. But at first it reminded me of Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was one of my favorite series. It's 2003, so we can't find the pirated part. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack song, bro. I love Samurai Jack song. Samurai Jack.
Long ago in a distant land. Aku the
なんか面白そうな。
shape-shifting master of darkness unleashed an
Bro, this makes me goosebump.
unspeakable evil. But a foolish samurai warrior
So much
wielding a
nostalgia.
magic sword stepped forth to oppose me. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and flung him into the
future.
where my evil is raw. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the future that is Aku.
Samurai Jack. Jack. Oh. Samurai Jack. Okay, anyways. Let's just keep going. So, Blue Eye Samurai. Check it out. Check it out for sure.
That was made by someone.
If I find the pirated version,
It
I'm
most
going to
likely was a
watch.
decision made by other people than the speaker. So to make this, you use a verb in its dictionary form or its
ことになる。
negative conjugation. So
It
dictionary
has been
form or negative
decided.
conjugation. And it's usually in the past tense. So ことになった. So it was decided that, or it has been decided that verb. Okay? And the next thing we'll be covering after that is ことになっている. So the ている, present continuous of ことになった. So ことになっている.
It's expected
and
that.
Quartet explains this as it's expected that, but it
こと
basically
になった
expresses
it has
a
been
rule,
decided.
a plan, or a habit, like a habit, or something that is done regularly. So a custom.
Also,
maybe.
remember watching
Those are the
Samurai
three
Jack
types
on
of-
TV before. Can you watch it online too? I wish I could watch it online, but I don't know. I think it's copyrighted. They will shut my channel down. I'm not sure. Wait, how to... I had a website where I could watch every show. This one. They might shut my channel off, down. I might get a copyright strike. There was a website where I could watch everything. This one, but now it's down. There was another similar one though. What the name? No. Well, it had like everything. It had Gumball, SpongeBob. I don't have it here. Stream. Anyways, wait. I'll see if we can watch online like some Samurai Jack. 001 movies or something. No. No, there were like a nice website where we could watch. But anyways.
Things, customs and habits,
Q1
clans.
There are website here on Discord. Added by, wait, where is it? Here. Our friend Costa here. Only good VPN. Movies. Ekitete scored a goal. Hyder HD. Definition. Wait, it might be copyright. So if we search Samurai Jack. There it is. Samurai Jack. How many episodes? I think it's not that long. Season 5. 13 episodes. 13. Okay, no, it's actually pretty. Oh, it's pretty long. Like 50 episodes. Samurai Jack. But I think it's copyright. I wish we could watch stuff. Greek. Japanese. No subtitles found. Yosha. Mitsukata. Where's the weak translation? Samurai Jack. Oh, I want to watch it again, not going to lie. I forgot a lot of stuff from Samurai Jack. Forgot a lot of stuff. And I really want to watch it again. Wait, let's see if the Blue Eye Samurai is here. Blue Eye Samurai, no? Blue Eye. I'll definitely watch it again. Blue Eye Samurai. I really want to watch it. Ewin. There it is. There it is. So 8 episodes, huh? 8 episodes. I only remember how he doesn't talk most of the yeah, he doesn't. He wouldn't talk. I don't remember a lot of stuff, to be honest. I really want to see again. But I always will remember the intro when he was sent to the future. Okay. We watch this one as well. So it's 1 hour each episode. Where are the... Okay.
Right now.
Samurai Jack. I think I never watched the first episode, to be honest. Probably never watched it. Are we getting copyright claims though? Gmail. Yeah, no, we're going... Wait, can you stream Samurai Jack? Check Samurai Jack online. Free trial. Is Samurai Jack copyrighted? Is Samurai Jack copyrighted? Yes, Samurai Jack is copyrighted. The show was created by Jendi Tartakovsky. Owned by Cartoon Network, a division of Warner Bros. Yeah, no, they're going to close down my channel. But anyways, we brought back some memories. Let's just continue. Okay, we watch it later.
Or
Samurai Jack.
rules. Those are the
But
three things generally.
You should watch Samurai Champloo. Who's Samurai Champloo? Samurai Champloo. Oh, a lot of samurais. Blue Eye Samurai. Oh, Samurai Champloo. Ah. Okay, bro. There are a lot of samurais that I want to watch. Want to watch a movie that's 12 samurais as well, or the 12 samurai, or the 12 ninja, or no, I don't even remember. But the Samurai Champloo, huh? Where's the trailer? Seven Samurais. Wait, is it seven samurais? Don't even remember. No, it was 12. 12, but I don't remember if it was samurais or ninjas. Ah, 12 Angry Men. Ah, 7 Samurai. Ah, 7 Samurai and 12 Angry Men. I confused the both. Yeah, 7 Samurai. 7 Samurai. 12 Monkeys? No. I confused the two of them. 7 Samurais. You're correct. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Don't save. Okay, so Samurai Champloo. Okay. But yeah, 12 Angry Men exist. Bro.
Generally that ことになっている.
That's a fun one too. You should definitely try. Samurai Champloo, is good.
We will be talking about. So let's look at the example
Check
sentences.
it out for sure.
So the first one is using ことになった, and that is 今週末
Koto ni natta means has been decided.
はバーベキューをすることになった.
Barbecue.
It was decided that there would be a barbecue this weekend. So barbecue, by the way, it's written in katakana usually as barbecue, but even in Japanese, it's often shortened to just BBQ. So that's okay. This weekend, it was decided that there would be a barbecue. So the speaker here, say it was me. If I said, I'm talking to a friend, 今週末はバーベキューをすることになった. That could express that
Barbecue
I
を
didn't
することになっ
decide
た.
necessarily. Perhaps Yuki decided. Or
It was decided that there would be a barbecue this weekend. 今週末はバーベキューをすることになった. So I did not decide. It just was decided on its own.
perhaps we decided together. That's what's being expressed here. If only I decided.
It's one of the most highly rated animes. The Champloo, the Samurai Champloo.
Just me. I made the decision that we're having a barbecue. Then I would make it koto ni suru. So just me alone decided that there's going to be a barbecue this weekend. Then the sentence would be 今週末はバーベキューをすることにしました or したね. So just me. But this is expressing that someone else made the decision or I made a decision together with someone else. Next sentence. 熱が下がったので病院に行かないことになった. My fever subsided, so I decided that I wouldn't go to the hospital. So maybe my mom was going to take me to the hospital or something, right? Your fever's so bad, we got to take you to the hospital. And then my fever went down. So then she decided we're not going to the hospital. I don't need to express who made the decision. That's not what's important here. What I'm expressing here is that it was decided I'm not going to the hospital. That's what's being expressed here. It's not important who made the decision. What's important is the decision. The decision is that I'm not going to the hospital. You could just say
夏が下がったので病院に行かないとことになった. My fever subsided, So it was decided that I wouldn't go to the hospital.
熱が下がったので病院に行かない。It's a very final sentence, right? You don't need the ことになった necessarily. That would mean my fever subsided, so I'm not going to the hospital. But this is expressing that it wasn't necessarily in my control. Someone else.
Medical.
冷蔵庫が壊れたので
冷蔵庫が
新しいのを買うことになりました。
冷蔵庫が壊れたので新しいのを買うことになりました。Refrigerator broke. The refrigerator broke. 冷蔵庫が壊れたので because the refrigerator broke, so it was decided 新しいのを買うことになりました。It was decided we're going to buy a new one.
The refrigerator broke, so it was decided that we will buy a new one. Now, this is another situation you could use it in because you didn't have control over the refrigerator breaking. The refrigerator broke, so you have to buy a new one, right?
You have to
So
buy
you
it.
decided maybe with someone else. 新しいのを買うことになりました。So maybe if I was telling someone about how our refrigerator broke and we decided to get a new one, then you can use ことになりました。
ことになりま
You
し
and
た。
other people decided. You can use this. And one more thing to keep pointing out. Let me just pop back up here. We've got the negative, so ない or する, so the dictionary form. Here again is the dictionary form. 新しいのを買うことになりました。Dictionary form. 長野市のバスは降りるとき料金を払うことになっています。So here we have なっていることになっている. So this is expressing either, remember, a
It is a
rule,
rule.
a custom,
It is
or a
expected.
plan. So let's take a look at this and figure out which one it is. We have 長野市のバス。
長野市のバス。
バス is 長野。は降りるときに料金を払うことになっています。So when you get off the bus, you pay the fare. We can sort of deduct from this that it's a rule, not a plan. So it is a rule that one pays the fare when one gets off the bus on Nagano buses. And generally on most buses in Nagano, yeah, you pay when you get off.
There's a rule, one pays the
Not all
fare
of them.
when
Most
one
of them,
gets
that's what my experience has been.
bus. 長野バス。そう、長野市のバスは、長野バス、降りるときに料金を払うことになっています。It is a rule that you pay when you get off the bus. Okay.
毎週土曜日にバンド練習に行くことになっている。So this is personally me. Every week on Saturday, バンド練習に行く I go to band practice ことになっている. It is a custom or a habit that I go to band practice every week on Saturday. It's a custom. 今週は夕ご飯を食べないことになっていた。It became a plan to not eat dinner this week. So we can tell this is a plan because it's 今週 this week は夕ご飯を食べないことになった。So that's another way you can tell, right? We have 長野市のバス. So that's a very general thing, right? Buses in Nagano. 降りるとき when you get off. You can sort of figure out just from that. Buses in Nagano when you get off. It's a rule. 毎週土曜日 every week on Saturday. From here you can tell it's going to be a custom, right? It happens every week on Saturday. And here 今週 you can figure out it's a one point in time. It's probably a plan. 今週は夕ご飯を食べないことになっていた. It became a plan to not eat dinner this week. All right, let's jump into the journal portion. I'll read it slowly once. We'll break it down. And then I'll read it full speed and we'll get to question time. Here we go. メニューは4つしかなかった。醤油ラーメン、味噌ラーメン、餃子、ビール。ユキは醤油ラーメンと生ビールにした。俺は味噌が大好きなので味噌ラーメンと餃子とビールにした。信じられないことに味は良いより2倍くらい美味しかった。味噌の味が濃くてしょっぱすぎなかった。餃子も美味しかったけどそのラーメンは毎日食べれば食べるほど食べたくなる味だと思った。これを味だと思った。
これを
書くだけ
書くだけで
でその味を
その
思い
味を
出して
思い出して
よだれ
よだれ
が
が
出てしまう。
出てしまう。
とりあえず
とりあえ
来
ず
週ま
来
た行く
週ま
こと
た
になった。
行くことになった。
その次
その
の週
次
も
の週
行こう
も
かな。
行こうか
Alright,
な
let's。break it down. メニューは
メニューは
4つしかなかった。
4つし
So
かな
this
かった。
means there was only 4 things on the menu. So you could make the mistake of thinking that this means that there were 4 menus. But that would probably be メニューは4枚しかなかった。So there was only 4枚 using the counter しかなかった。But メニューは4つしかなかった means that there were 4 items on the menu. Menu can be referring to the items on it. So メニューは4つしかなかった。There were only 4 things on the menu. This is the list. 醤油ラーメン、soy sauce ramen, miso ramen,餃子. If you don't know what 餃子 is, let me know in the chat. ビール beer. ユキは醤油ラーメンと生ビールにした。する can mean to decide on something or to choose something, right? So she decided on, or she chose, soy sauce ramen and draft beer. 生ビール is draft beer. 俺は味噌が大好きなので、I love 味噌。
俺は
So 味噌ラーメンと餃子とビールにした。
ビール
I decided on 味噌ラーメン、餃子 and beer. 信じられないことに。信じられない means unable to believe ことに。
Couldn't believe.
信じられないことに。味は匂いより2倍くらい美味しかった。
2倍くらい
The flavor
美味しかった。
was 2 times more delicious than the smell. 匂いより. So you could, if you, this is ほどより, right? So, ほがより. So, 味の方が匂いより2倍くらい美味しかった would be the full thing, but often the 方が is dropped. You may remember that from when we covered it in Genki. So, 味は匂いより2倍くらい美味しかった。味噌の味が濃くて, so the miso flavor was very strong or thick. しょっぱすぎなかった. It wasn't too salty, right? 餃子も美味しかったけど, the 餃子 was also delicious, but そのラーメンは毎日 that ramen every day 食べれば食べるほど the more I eat it もっと食べたくなる the more I want to eat it. So the more I eat it, the more I want to eat it. 食べたくなる味だと思った。 It was, that's the kind of flavor it was. So the flavor was
By the
so
way,
that the
the
more I ate
kanji
it,
for 降りる to come down to descend, yeah, disembark, is the exact same as 降る to fall. 雨が降る okay. To descend, I know 降りる and I know 降る but I know them when I see them, but the kanji I do not remember, to be honest. So, but similar like this, like Vita, which is B, basically B. And wait, is that a woman kanji? No, that's not a woman kanji. And Toshi here, and this one, which looks like Boon or something. Sentence. Okay. Okay, so Furu and Oriru.
the more I wanted to eat it.
Interesting. インテレサント。面白いですね。
これを書くだけで
I
just by
remember,
writing
no,
this
I'll definitely remember
その
now.
味を思い出
I knew both Oriru and Furu, but to be honest, I just know them when I hear them, but I didn't focus on the kanji. I have no idea they're the same.
I remember that flavor and よだれが出てしまう I drool とりあえずfor
とりあえ
starters
ず
来週 next
来
week
週
また行くことになった It was decided that we would go next week for starters その次の週も行こうかな Maybe I'll go next week as well or the following week as well Alright, full speed メニューは4つしかなかった
メニューは4つしかなかった
醤油ラーメン味噌ラーメン餃子ビールユキは醤油ラーメンと生ビールにした
生ビールでした。
俺は味噌が大好きなので味噌ラーメンと餃子とビールにした
ビールにした。
信じられないことに
信じられないことに
味は匂いより2倍くらい美味しかった
2倍くらい美味しかった。
味噌の味が
その
濃く
味が濃く
てしょってぱすぎなかっ
しょったぱすぎなかった。
餃子も美味しかったけど
餃子も美味しかったけど
そのラーメン
そのラ
は
ーメンは
毎日食べれば食べるほどもっと食べたくなる味だと思った
もっと食べたくなる味だと思った。
これを書くだけで
書くだけで
その味を思い出して
その味を思い出して
よだれが出てしまう。
よだれが出てしまう。
とりあえず
とりあえず
来週また行くことになった。
来週また行くことになった。
その次の週も
その次
行こうかな。
の週も行こうかな。
Question time。
あなたの家族の
ルールは何ですか？
何ですか？
What are your family
Your rule.
rules?
ルール
Your house rules if you don't live with your family. トイレットペーパーがなくなったら if your toilet paper runs out 新しいのをつけることになっている。
つけることになっている。
It is a custom for you to put a new roll on. 料理を作ってない人が people who didn't cook 食べた後に after eating お皿を洗うことになっている。Do the dishes, basically. So you can make this much more simple. These are just some examples of what some rules might be. So these are the rules in our house. Okay? So the rules in our house are that when the toilet paper runs out, you put a new one, and whoever cooks doesn't do the dishes, or rather, the people who don't cook do the dishes. That's the rules.
私の家族のルールは、私の家族のルールは、毎日果物を買うことになっている。or 買うになっている。It's a rule to buy fruits.
So please tell me some rules from your house. Okay.
Okay.
Thumbs up を攻撃してください。
So yeah, done with this
Good
one as
evening.
well. How many videos are left? Oh, we only watched 4. Okay. So 2 lessons basically. Tomorrow we start lesson 3. Lesson 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more 動画. So yeah, we continue slowly. We still got a lot. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to go to sleep, rest, and what is this? Chat identity. But yeah, I'm going to sleep and wake up tomorrow and go to the beach and then come back and make another PowerPoint presentation to Mr. KM. To Mr. KM. Oyasu, bro, thank you very much. Ewin, thank you very much for sticking by. And yeah, wait, let me check. Let me check the FPL. Because my player scored. My player scored today. Just now. My player scored. Bigger team. Yeah, I have him. Team of the week. Did I make him vice captain? I don't think so. No. Vice captain at least. Yeah, okay. Okay, I made him vice captain. Anyways, yeah, thank you very much, Ewin, Sensei Week, Matashita, and we continue tomorrow. And bro, Ewin, we should watch Samurai Jack. We should watch Samurai Jack. Mata ashita and oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. And oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. Bye bye. Mata ashita. Bye bye. Yeah, of course, we continue tomorrow. We're going to make a PowerPoint presentation tomorrow about gymをpresent 紹介する。